Well, hello again, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, cardboard crawlers of all nations. Sorry for the inactivity the past week or so. Just been busy actually trying to build a truck, get it ready for the gauntlet, the Great Lakes Gauntlet. And the reality is, like, I'm 1,000 miles away from there, and I'm just going for 24th scale. I don't have a 10th scale. So it's a big trip for not a very, you know, I don't want to call it unimportant, but I don't know. I guess I wish I had a bigger group of people here locally that I could crawl with, that I was in contact with, and maybe going there, I will make some inroads, and maybe it convince me to finally get an Instagram, and maybe that'll help me get some crawling buddies locally here in North Carolina. But honestly, I've been busy building a truck. I'm trying to get another rig ready. You may have seen. If you haven't seen, go to the community portion of my page and check out the little sneak peek pictures of the new build. I've been filming a video as I build that too. So I have been doing some RC stuff. I just haven't been, putting out my daily wheeling quotas. But I did do some work to the bridge. So we're going up the log embankment, the log gully, going up to the upper portion of the bamboo highway, the bridge of doom. Did a bunch of rewiring to the bamboo to get it so it wasn't moving around so much. You can see some new wire shining there. And that seemed, I knew it did the trick as I was doing it. So I just spent an afternoon fixing a bunch of the ones that needed it. There's still a couple other. You can see some rusty wire in there too. There's a couple that still move slightly that I need to change. But it's kind of like dramatic for, the bridge. They just need to move where they don't drop the wheel through the bridge, because then you gotta, hand to God it, and that's not always that fun. So, little kind of grind action you got to do to go down right here to get around this tree. You can exit the other side of the tree easier, but I just, I was just doing a little short loop, going back over to the dog, came from the dog, going back to the dog. So, if B. Koshner watches this, if you look closely at the sliders at any point in time on this rig, you can see what's going to end up on my other rig I'm building. I'm going to end up with that much standoff on the body and the slider, or stand up, to make the motor work. And it's just my mounts, the way I do my mounts ends up giving me that little gap right there. It's like a 1/16 of an inch of the slider is showing underneath the rocker panel. So that's just how I have it. It's how it has to be. Like it's how I've found it has to be in this rig. Maybe there's another way. I'm sure I could move my magnet mount down further in, but I like the flow of all the body lines, the way it sits on the suspension on the chassis. So it seems to work out this way, and yeah, it is what it is. So hopefully you are watching, Brian, because wheeling is fun. I found a really good spot for that TRD, that Turd Maz sticker that he made. Got my electronics out there in the passenger window, just hanging out like he's going for a ride out there. Get those shoved back down in there. But haven't been driving the past few days. Just like I said, been trying to build this truck, get this truck built. I have literally one other physical thing to do. I need to solder up a micro receiver, like literally after I make this video, edit this and load it up, and then I'm going to solder that up. And then I just need to plug it into a Lizard Pro, and I have the my mini Komodo already mounted in there and ready to go. A little bit of, I got to mount the magnets and that, but I have drive lines in. We're ready to go. Saying hello to the dog after a little wheeling. He doesn't really care about us. And that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, if you like this content, hit that like button. Subscribe, for goodness sake. After all, it's a free subscription. And share it with a friend. Get out there, build a truck. Go crawl your truck if you have one built already. Thanks for watching. Cardboard Crawlers, out.